And I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals come into today's matchup wanting to find a way to walk out of the stadium with win number 5 on the season. It's the Chiefs going up against the Bengals.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Watch tight end.
Here we go now. 3-19. Over.
He's crashing. He's checking.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Blue 90.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Over the middle, complete. It's Spencer. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. All right, now, lucky 56.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now let's go. Green 39. Gun.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Will Monday now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. And tough starting field position here.
Double tight.
Set. 3. All right, now, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Undercrush.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
No. Check. Patriot.
Check. Fresno.
Here's Bernard. And some room to roam now. Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Double tight. Hey,
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green.
Here's Lynch down around the goal line. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And this will be taken at the 13. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 4 down.
Set.
4 down.
Blue, landing.
Mike 5'9".
Now it's Lynch. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Double tight.
Now let's go.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Play action. It's Lynch. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop.
Here we go now. Green.
And the D looking like they may blitz. Lynch now throwing on 3rd. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Check. 4 down.
Watch you now, boy. Oh, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The play clock's running down.
Over.
Now Lynch on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Double tight.
Here we go now. 3
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Bang, bang, bang.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lynch. And he slings one that's incomplete. So ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
I got 15. I got 15.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
No. Check. Patriot.
10.
Lynch to throw again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they will jump out in front here with a very unusual scoreline of 3-2. So I guess we'll call this a pitcher's duel so far. I think that was a 3-run homer there, and it makes it a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, what inning are we in? It's not the most common of score lines, but it's pretty indicative of the fact that we're in for a tight one.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Detroit.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
Hot. Shift.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey.
Here we go now.
Four down,
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Hurry up. Here we go.
We got 4.
319.
We got 4.
319.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Single. I got a single in the slot.
All right, here we go. No. Check. Patriot.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
He wasn't ready.
Now Janikowski for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And with that, they'll move out in front by a couple here in this first quarter. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
Now after the made field goal, here's Sebastian Janikowski to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Two times. Now let's go. 3. Over.
They'll throw on first down with Lynch. And that'll be incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Rush in. Slam.
Off the play fake. Here's Lynch. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And that makes it a 9-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bengals getting set to go. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now it's Lynch. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Now let's go.
Hey, we are.
All right, now look
got
at 56. Look at Detroit. Detroit.
25, check.
Hang on now. Check.
Play clock winding down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lynch. And he finds a man. It's Fasano. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more right coming.
Fresh set of downs here.
Double tight, double tight.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56. Green 39. Green.
They'll run it here with Bernard. A swift move, but not a ton to show for it. Tackle just on the other side of midfield. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Two tights.
All right, here we go. 319.
Four down.
No. Check. Patriot.
Check 52.
Throwing, Lynch. His throw incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach and incomplete. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
15. Keep
Blue
15.
90.
From the gun, it's Lynch. And able to find Green. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. And the lead is down to 2. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got
Set. 3-19. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Watch twist.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's
Here
right.
we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Double tight.
All right, here we go. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. Watch it now, Green 39. Green 39.
After the interception, here's Lynch. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Double tight.
Here we go now.
4 down. Even.
Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Set. Watch it now, Barney. No. Check. Patriot.
Now Lynch. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Defense showing blitz.
Double tight, double tight.
They come out with one back and three tight ends.
Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot. Watch you now, Barney. Barney. Detroit now. Detroit.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run here with Bernard. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Giovanni Bernard, his sixth touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Again with Hunt, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Leopard, hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Hot. Alert.
On 2nd down, here's Lynch. And he whips that one incomplete there. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and He gets those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
All right, here we go. No. Check. Patriot.
From the shotgun, it's Lynch. On the right side, caught by Green. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. On 4th down, here's Justin Vogel on to punt it away. This is taken away. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
That's complete. Bernard. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
We got 4.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Now Bernard. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Blue 90.
Here's Lynch. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, some credit there to A.J. Green because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
And he's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference calls.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green gun. Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Again, here's Bernard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Don't worry about that.
Lynch here off the bootleg. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Lynch. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Double tight, double tight.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Got four down, 4 down.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Two tights, two tights.
All right, here we go. 3.
4 down, 4 down. Alert.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this.
Gone, gone. Here we go now.
91 is
On first down, Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Spencer. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gone, all right, here we go. Green 39.
crunch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. And a couple of big boys up front defensively, and in that 4-3, Those D tackles so vital.
Extremely vital. I love how you describe that because if they control things up front, often it's over the guard. Sometimes they slide and make it over the center. It's really hard to get a play started then because a lot of teams want to start inside out running the football. But against a good 4-3, you may not find any space. And on that play, there was zero space, no gain.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit and another first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now let's go. Green 30. You got 4.
Mahomes will try again on second down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Chiefs on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
All right, here we go. Blue, line it. Blue.
Mahomes to throw once more. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now let's go. No. Over. Here we go now. 3, 9, gun. He's coming.
Now Lynch on first down. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Hey, we got tight right. Now let's go. 3, 19.
Out of the gun, Lynch. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. finds a man on a crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Room to run past midfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Hey, guys, I got 15. 15's mine. I'm taking it.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Second down following the run.
Double tight, double tight.
Set. 319.
Alert.
319.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
All right, here we go. 319. 319. All right, now, lucky 56. Over.
On 3rd down, Lynch. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to at my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Double tight. Double tight.
Here we go now. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Check 3.
They run again with Hunt. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Coming for you, 27. I'm coming
Back
for you.
99 Philly. Here we go. Here we go now. Green 39.
Single, 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 single.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now, here come the Bengals. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing here, Lynch on first down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Ross. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Double tight, double tight.
Now let's over. Here we go now. Green. Over. Hot.
Hey,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
crash. Run.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Get him, boy. Get him, boys.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Mike the 59. Hey, defense, let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
All right, here we go. 3-19. No. Check. Patriot. Lay up. Here we go.
Kill.
No. Check. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Switch.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second down following the incompletion.
Double tight.
Set. Green 39. Leopard.
Throwing again. Lynch going deep downfield for Ross. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now the Bengals on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, back down, Philly, here we go. Over.
The play clock's running down.
Detroit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Single.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriots.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Hey, we got
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done. Whoosh.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Here we go. Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
Switch. He's coming. We got
They'll begin here with Bernard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
double tight.
All right, here we go.
Everyone,
Green.
four down. I got 87.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Play clock winding down. And now Lynch. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Double tight, double tight. Hey,
Leopard! Leopard!
Four down.
Over! Hurry up, here we go. 3:19.
Time running out here on the play
Lucky
clock.
56. Lucky 56.
On first down, it's Lynch. And that is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Here we go.
I got 15. I got 15.
To throw again. Lynch. And caught. Right side. Green. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey, guys.
Here we go now.
Check me out.
Blue 90.
You gotta stand up over there.
Blue 90. No. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Ten yards still left on second down.
Double tight.
Set. 3:19.
We got 4.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Lynch to throw. Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
3 down.
Now let's go.
Check.
3:19.
3 down.
3:19. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Shift.
From the gun, it's Lynch. And incomplete here on third down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So out comes the field goal team once more. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Mahomes now on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Watkins. And he's brought down after a good gain. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard.
Mahomes now on first down. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Single. I got a single in the slot. Single in the slot.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door.
Tight, double tight.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney.
Stand up in.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Now let's go. Green 39. Gun.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for two.
Right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Out to kick is Janikowski. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
Here we go.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll throw on first down with Lynch. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Double tight. Double tight.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Alert.
Detroit. Detroit.
The play clock's running down. They go play action now. Lynch. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to do with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that. Yeah, there was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Play clock winding down. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at third and a few inches. To throw is Lynch. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
We got 4.
Leopard.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Lynch on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Double tight.
Set. 3-19.
4 down.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Lynch to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
On first down, Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Spencer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fresh set of downs here.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Here we go now. Green 39, green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Here we go now. Blue, leopard, leopard.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Now Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here's Will Monday now. He's been terrific so far.
Get up, get on your feet.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing here, Lynch on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And I think the offense is going to keep possession. Yes, they are, but they're backed up now at their own 2-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
4 down. Alert.
From the shotgun, it's Lynch. Looking middle, and that's complete. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Here we go now.
Hey. 4 down.
They'll run again with Bernard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
We got 4.
On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here.
Hurry up, here we go.
4 down.
90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Watch 85. Here we go now. 3-19.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Paxton Lynch on 3rd and long. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go now. Boom. No. Check. Patriot.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And down he'll go at the 25. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line.
Single, slot. Hey, you're
Gun. All right, here we go.
He's back to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting